We didn't do any
Test, test,
testers.
test.
Test, 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 test. Can I put this one on? Is it okay?
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I can't hear my voice. Test.
Test, test.
Okay.
Radio Komunitas Balai Budaya Minu Martani. Radio Budaya, Radio Warga, Radio Kita Bersama.
Radio Komunitas BBM FM. Dukunglah budaya Indonesia.
Dari Komplek Balai Budaya Minu Martani Ngaglik Lembang. Inilah Radio BBM. Jaringan Radio Komunitas Yogyakarta.
Community Radio BBM FM, Creation for Nation.
Selamat sore, Warga Budaya. Good afternoon, cultural citizens. I am Malika, and you're listening to Indonesia and Me, where we come together each Friday to discuss Indonesian cultures and my encounters and experiences with them. Today's broadcast is about an ancient music from Indonesia called Gamelan, and more specifically, Gamelan is rooted and is traditional to Java and Bali. And guess what? We're on Java, so it's such an obvious topic to bring up. I've been in Yogyakarta for now 5 weeks, and I can confirm that Gamelan is a huge part of the cultural heritage. Even by the time you arrive at the airport, you've listened to it several times. I have had the pleasure of listening to a Gamelan or joining a Gamelan performance at BBM, and I'm joining another one tomorrow. So I can definitely confirm that is a huge part of it. And I've built my curiosity along the way about Gamelan. And today I am so lucky to have 2 young women with me in the studio who will share their experiences and some knowledge on Gamelan music with me. So please welcome Habiba and Zia.
Halo warga budaya.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, so. Not bad but not good.
No.
Not good but not bad.
Well, I'm very good, and I'm very excited to have you in the studio to talk about
Oh.
Gamelan. How do you feel about that?
Oh my god! Actually, I'm really excited for today. For
Yeah.
today, because usually me and Zia usually invite people to be our
Guest.
interviewer, guest.
Yeah.
Yes, but now we're being your guest. So,
Exactly.
yeah. It's,
Exactly.
yeah, it's like what is it, like a new experience for me
Yeah.
to be interviewed by you.
Yeah, I can imagine. I hope I can do the job properly because you have quite
No,
some
no,
more
no.
experience than me.
I hope
No,
you can
no.
answer
Yeah.
I hope.
question.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So we're just gonna talk about gamelan, what it means to you. So obviously we'll be missing a few facts and figures, and we want to apologize beforehand, Varga Budaya, for any wrong information
That's
or
okay,
wrong
that's okay.
perceptions.
Yeah.
That's not the intention. But
Yeah.
Habiba, please
Yeah.
share with me how you were first introduced to gamelan.
Actually, I knew about the gamelan since I was young, right? Because I'm living in Central Java. That not that different with Jogja, and the culture in Java is still what is called like kental, masih kental. What is that?
Oh, still strong.
Yeah, still strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of culture that related to gamelan. So I knew gamelan since I was young, and
Yeah.
when I was young, my grandpa ever mengajakku apa sih? Tolong, can you translate? Mengajak. Wait.
Did he also
you,
Suddenly, I forgot lah. Yeah, bring me to like wayangan. You know wayangan, like puppet show.
Yes.
Yeah, with a live gamelan. So yeah, I knew since I was young.
Yeah. And
About
did you
gamelan.
like it right away?
Yeah, when I was young, actually, I don't really know about gamelan. What is gamelan? How to play gamelan?
Yeah.
And the first time when I hear the gamelan sound, I think that it's a bit too loud, like
Yeah.
berisik, and berisik too loud because
Noisy.
there is so much instruments
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
gong with the big
lot
sound,
going
yeah,
on.
loud
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
So actually, at that time, I don't really like gamelan, but now when I mengenal,
Oh,
mengenal,
Get
when
to
I
know.
When you play
get
it,
to know,
or-
yeah,
I
when
got to know
get
it,
to know
yeah.
it, yeah, I really like it,
Ah,
and I
beautiful.
enjoy to play it.
Yeah, because you also play it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
watched
yeah,
you
yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
So that was my first
Yeah, yeah.
real life
Mm.
experience here at
Yeah.
BBM.
Mm-mm.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah. and
How
and
about
Zia, yeah.
Oh, what about me? Yeah, I knew gamelan since I was a kid.
Mm-mm.
My grandpa usually
Oh, same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Same. He watch wayang
Yeah.
in
Puppet
television,
show.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
I watch it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I was in elementary school, I have friend that she has gamelan
Wow.
because her dad is dalang. You know.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Dalang is the puppet master.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's the one who plays
Play
out
the
the,
puppet.
wayang, which is the puppet
Exactly.
show, and then gamelan is played for that.
Yeah.
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 And see, that time that is my first time touching gamelan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even though I do know how to play, just
Yeah.
enjoy it.
And how
Yeah,
old
yeah,
were
yeah.
you then? How
What?
old were you then?
Oh, 10, maybe 11.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And speaking of touching gamelan, I
Yeah.
noticed the very first week I was here,
Mhm.
I was introduced to BBM, and we went upstairs where all the
Yeah,
gamelan
yeah.
instruments are.
Yeah.
And I noticed something that I'm very curious to ask, and that is that you cannot step over
Oh,
the
yeah.
gamelan. I
Yeah.
noticed
Yeah.
because I was almost doing it, and then I thought something seems like everyone else walking around. It's not because people don't know how to walk over. There must be something. So I actually haven't got to ask that to anyone yet. Why? What is that? Why do you need to walk around the gamelan instruments?
Oh, actually, there is no like really rules for
Okay.
that, but I think it's like the way how we can appreciate that instrument, because instrument is, yeah. First, the instrument is expensive, of course. From like, what is that? There is, yeah, there is gamelan from like gold or silver, or yeah,
Wow.
something like that.
Yeah.
And the age of the instrument, it's really old. It's
Yeah.
old. So
Mhm.
maybe that's how we appreciate the
Yeah.
instruments.
Okay. I also thought, because how I understand gamelan is that it was also very much used and is still used for religious ceremonies.
Religious ceremony.
So I
Yes.
also thought maybe it was linked
Yes,
to
yes,
that,
yes.
to
I
not
think so.
disrespect the instrument
Yeah, because it,
and what it
uh,
represents, of course. Yeah.
you know, sacral.
Sacral is like, wait. Sacral is, I
It's,
forgot. Sacred.
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 Yeah.
Sacred. Sacred.
Okay.
Yeah, because what is that? Gamelan is
Karena itu peninggalan nenek moyang gitu loh.
Yeah.
Jadi kita harus menghormati.
from our ancestors, so we represent that gamelan is
Yeah.
like a sacred thing.
Yeah.
So how we appreciate, we can step over.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, actually, Javanese people have like beliefs, a lot of beliefs
Yes.
about culture and sacred things,
Yeah.
including gamelan.
Yeah.
Maybe because like gamelan has like penunggu. What is penunggu ya?
Nunggo.
Penunggu is like creators that
Stay in
stay
gamelan.
in gamelan, like the spirit things that.
So that the instrument has like a spiritual person who made
Yeah.
it, or not?
That just our beliefs.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's
Of
just
course.
our
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay. Okay.
so that's why we have like many rules how to
Yeah.
play gamelan, how to like how to play, how to clean the gamelan. Yeah,
Okay.
we have
Okay.
like some tradition
Mhm.
before clean the gamelan,
Okay.
before open the gamelan in
the rituals
in
linked to that.
particular space, like particular place that has gamelan. For example, in the central building of UGM,
Mhm.
it has gamelan from Keraton, if I'm not
okay.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kraton is in the royal palace
Keraton,
in
Royal Palace.
Yogyakarta.
Yeah. And actually, tahun lalu apa? Oh, last year. Last year, Gasita, our gamelan's group, played gamelan for orientation, freshman orientation, student orientation.
Yeah.
So before we do rehearsal with the gamelan in that place, we the committee called the dukun. You know dukun? What is dukun in
Shaman.
English? Yeah. Wait. Dukun.
The chairman, or no? The dean?
Like
No.
shaman.
No,
Which
I
shaman?
think,
Like something
Okay.
that has
Yeah.
related with spiritual things. Nah,
Okay.
yeah, they call the dukun, and the dukun doing like something I
Some
don't know, but it's
rituals.
a bit creepy for me.
Okay.
personally.
Yeah.
So like with the dupa, what is dupa? Wait, I forgot. Dupa itu apa ya? Like something, the stick that
and
Yeah.
then
smell good. Usually
Incense.
incense.
Incense. Yeah. That you
something
put
with-
on, and then it the smoke
and
gives off a
and
smell.
he praying what else, I don't know
Yeah.
what he
anything.
does. So just something like
Interesting.
that. So after that we can play the
Yeah.
gamelan.
After rituals.
Yeah.
And it's interesting you mentioned the incense because if I
Incense.
understand it correctly, gamelan is also linked to the beliefs that were before Islam in
Oh, yeah,
Java,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is Buddhism and Hinduism.
Yeah.
And incense is very, very present in
Yeah.
those beliefs.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that he would bless the gamelan instrument with
Yeah.
incense. That
Oh, yeah.
actually is
Yeah.
quite a beautiful correlation
Yeah,
of,
yeah,
again,
yeah.
culture and religion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Habiba, you played the gamelan.
Yeah.
When did you decide to do that?
Actually, I just played gamelan when I'm here, when I'm study in UGM.
Okay.
Yeah. In elementary school or in high school, I never play gamelan.
No?
Yeah, no, because the school that I've studied has no community gamelan
Okay.
community. So
Okay.
yeah, actually, I really interested with gamelan since I was young, since
Okay.
maybe when elementary school, because I also when I was in elementary school, I joined like traditional dance community.
Oh, okay. A traditional dance is the
There's a
Ramayana?
dance. No.
No.
No, no, no.
No, okay.
Just like in apa sih? For festival actually.
Okay,
For
okay.
festival, so a lot of elementary school student join
Okay.
that festival. So and yeah, I heard gamelan instrument from the music, and I really interested to join. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, in my high school, we don't have gamelan. So yeah, when I'm here, when I'm
Yeah.
in UGM, I decided to join the gamelan community because I really interesting and I want to know how to play it.
Yeah. And it seems that then you've learned it quite fast
Oh
because
yeah,
you've been in UGM for how long? For 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
So
2
you've
years.
learned to play the gamelan in less than 2 years. Because when I saw you
no,
perform,
not 2 years. Last year I think because the first year when I'm in UGM is still online.
oh, of course,
Yeah.
because of the pandemic.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've learned to play the gamelan in a year.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and is that normal to be able to do? How fast would you learn to play gamelan? Or are you an exceptional talent?
I'm not sure, but yeah, I really like something that related to music since I
Okay.
was young. So
Okay.
I'm not surprised about anything that related to music.
Okay.
So when I see gamelan, like I don't know why, I just like I know how to play it.
It just
Like,
clicked for
just-
you.
Yeah, because
that's beautiful.
yeah, because I heard a lot of music. I doing some instruments
Yeah.
before, not some instruments lah, but I join like apa paduan suara, uh, choir
Yeah,
in
choir, yeah.
choir,
Yeah. Okay.
in high school. So
Yeah.
I know how the nada.
Yeah, you have a
nada,
sound for
yeah,
for
how the
yeah.
song, what the song like, yeah. So that's why I feel that I can learn easily
Yeah.
the gamelan.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So, to our listeners out there, if you have a good ear for music, you can,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Habiba, learn to play the gamelan in a year. And yeah, I'm curious what gamelan means to you. So, I don't know if there are any specific moments that you choose to listen to gamelan, or if it brings certain emotions in you, or if you associate it with certain things. I'm really curious to hear what gamelan means to you.
Okay. I don't know what to say, but gamelan is like when I hear it, it feels me to makes me calm and
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and feel kind of comfortable.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah.
Peaceful too, and yeah, that's why I like gamelan. And then I decided to play it when I was in here, and
Same.
but actually, first time I play gamelan was in high school.
Wow.
Okay.
We have a course,
Oh,
music
courses.
course
Oh,
that
okay.
we should play gamelan.
Wow,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, and since that I want to play gamelan.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I I play gamelan.
Your dreams come true. Right?
Yeah.
In here.
So do you find it a bit almost meditative to listen to gamelan? Like you find it calming and peaceful?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. And how is just a quick note to our listeners, how I understand gamelan is actually that gamelan is referred to as the music. It's also referred to as the instruments. It's also gamelan if you talk about a group. So you can say my gamelan as in my gamelan group. So we're gonna use gamelan a lot. I just wanted to make this comment, which is about the music, about the instruments, about the group. So it refers to at least 3 different things that are all related, of course, to the music. And how is gamelan related to Javanese culture?
How you can answer first, Zia? Maybe.
How is gamelan connected to Japanese?
Yeah.
Maybe you can open some websites.
In your experiences, it does not need to be
your
factual. Just your experiences. If you would go outside of Java, for example, and you would not have gamelan, what would that mean, or how is it? How is it used, for example, in your families or in your life?
I think gamelan holds cultural significance in Indonesia, and it represents a rich musical heritage of Indonesia.
Yeah.
And being able to play it symbolizes a connection to Indonesian tradition and the appreciation of its intricate melodies and rhythms. So it's connected to heritage and culture.
Yeah. And is it also something that you therefore feel proud of, that you can play it? Does it give a sense of pride? Yeah.
And I want to add that gamelan long ago is a thing to introduce Islam to Javanese people.
Okay.
Because in what is that? Penyebaran Islam. Wait. I forgot. Penyebaran.
That's okay.
Like the spread of Islam in Indonesia. In Java, we have Wali Songo. Wali Songo is like a wali or like utusan people, 9 people who spread the Islam in Javanese, in Java. And they use gamelan as the thing to introduce Islam to the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also wayang kulit.
Interesting.
Yeah, also wayang kulit.
They play wayang kulit and then
They play wayang kulit
to tell the story of
to
Islam.
tell the story of Islam that
okay.
related to Javanese culture at that time. So the people don't get like culture shock or something like that.
Yeah. No, that's like a cultural and a religious thing forming
religious
together.
Thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah. You can find like more detail in the internet actually.
Yeah. No, that's okay. and speaking of wayang, so wayang being the puppet show.
Yeah.
I've been curious how that is connected. So why is or how is gamelan and wayang connected to each other? So the puppet show and the gamelan music.
Actually, I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure is it answer your question or not. But like that I mentioned before, like wayang kulit and gamelan as the really thing that to introduce Islam religion in Indonesia. I think since that time, wayang kulit and gamelan has like correlation.
Yeah.
Until now.
Okay.
And until now wayang kulit like cultural performance that actually accompanied by the gamelan, like live gamelan. So the people who play gamelan or penabuh, we call it penabuh, will suit the rhythm, the song, or the how they play gamelan,
Yeah.
real based on the
Yeah.
wayang kulit and the dalang,
Yeah.
because like wayang is like a puppet theater,
Yeah.
like when the scene of war,
It's more
usually
hectic.
usually
Yeah,
more
yeah,
hectic,
yeah. I
more
noticed.
upbeat gamelan,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that lah.
Yeah, yeah. So you would never have wayang kulit with any other music than gamelan.
No.
No.
Because actually gamelan is the most important thing of
Important thing, yeah.
important thing of
Important.
wayang kulit, because
Yeah.
if
Oh, okay.
there is no gamelan, then how
How
to make wayang interesting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But you can have gamelan without wayang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've noticed that it's played just
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
music without
Gamelan
the
just,
puppet show. Yeah.
just the music, or to accompany the accompany
Yeah.
the dancer.
Yes.
It can,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And what I said before as well in the introduction, so gamelan is very rooted in Javanese culture and in Balinese culture. And I'm very curious to hear if you know some differences if you look at Javanese gamelan versus Balinese gamelan, and you even have also gamelan in Malaysia, I know.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you want to share a bit how those are different or similar.
Maybe Habibah.
Oh, me first? Not you?
We throw the ball to Habiba.
To Malaysian
Okay.
gamelan.
Because 2 weeks ago I went to Malaysia
Yeah.
to
Very
join-
impressive.
Yeah,
Very
oh my God.
impressive.
Thank you. I noticed some differences between Javanese gamelan and Malaysian gamelan or Melayu gamelan. Yeah, actually, when we went to the workshop of gamelan at Malaysia,
Yeah.
workshop of ensemble of gamelan, the lecturer, I forgot he is he lecturer or whatever, but
Yeah.
like the people that have
The one
that
training
have,
or-
the
yeah.
one's training and has responsibility
Yeah.
with that event.
Yeah.
He said that gamelan Melayu is actually from Javanese, not the real Japanese, but they like modify, innovate, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after they modify and innovate, of course the sound is totally different with
Yeah.
gamelan here.
Okay.
Like when I hear
Yeah.
the sound in here and gamelan in BBM,
yeah.
the sound is louder
Yeah.
and more apa ya, nyaring. What is nyaring?
Like it's a clear tone.
Clear
or-
tone
yeah.
and more there's like echo
Yeah.
after we
Yeah, that's very
punch.
true. That's very
We
true.
punch
Yeah.
the gamelan. Yeah, but in Malaysia, the gamelan is really clear like what is that?
There isn't this echo
Yeah,
afterwards.
the echo is just
Shorter.
just shorter.
Oh, okay,
and,
interesting.
The nada. What is nada in English? Notation.
Mhm.
Note. The note is different. Like
Okay.
we have do re mi, like do re mi fa sol la si do in here. Yeah, they also have do re mi fa sol la si do in their place.
Yeah.
But
In
like,
Malaysia.
in Malaysia, but like do re mi in here and there is totally different.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it's a bit confusing when I try for the first time.
Yeah.
And we need to adapt again with the gamelan, and we need to find how to play it
Yeah.
so we can enjoy it more or something like that. So, and actually for some part in our song, because like some part of our song is like sacred, actually not sacred lah, but just like the like the best part. It's sounds different when we play
Okay.
in Malaysia. So
Yeah.
I can actually I'm not really satisfied when I play gamelan in Malaysia because the sound is totally different.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But okay.
And you play together. You were
Yeah.
able to combine
Yeah.
your gamelan
Yeah.
styles and play
Mhm,
together.
And
Okay,
some of my
impressive.
friends need to change the notation
Okay.
because that's the difference note.
Yeah. And speaking of notation,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
but I understand that you actually don't play so much according to notes in the play itself. You actually listen to each other, and then you know when to play what and how to play what. So it's very
Oh.
important, I understand,
yeah.
when you play
Yeah, yeah.
gamelan, that you pay super attention to also your others. You cannot just
Yeah.
focus on
Yeah.
yourself. You have to be very aware
yeah,
of the
yeah.
other players, and that is how you synchronize. That is how you play.
How we play? Actually, we just follow our kendang. You know
Yeah.
kendang, like the drum.
Yeah.
The drum actually that person that important person
The main
to
character.
Yeah.
the main character
Yeah.
that hold our rhythm because the
Yeah.
kendang just like drum, like
Yeah.
when the drum is more upbeat, we need to a bit
Yeah.
when we
That's-
play.
That's also how I understood it, because I obviously had to do some research just to be able to follow this.
Oh, okay.
And I also read that indeed the kandang, do I
Yeah.
pronounce that correctly?
Yeah,
Kandang.
kandang.
Kandang. So that's the drum,
yeah,
and that controls the tempo.
yeah,
Yeah.
control
And I
tempo.
found that very, very interesting, because the drum, when I was listening to gamelan, was not, for me, the most dominant sound.
Kendang is dominant.
It was
Yeah.
not. It was.
Oh, it's
it
not
was not.
dominant.
It was not the most dominant sound. I find that a lot of the other instruments, to me at least, I think the saron is very dominant.
Yeah.
But then when I read that, I thought, oh, that's so interesting that everyone else that is playing the gamelan, they are very focused on the drum because it controls the tempo. And I guess it also controls the tempo in accordance to the wayang. So when it gets exciting, the drum will go faster, the gamelan will go faster. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And from the Balinese gamelan, do you know how that is different? So I've listened a bit to it to see if I could find some differences. I find that maybe I also recognize a bit that the echoing isn't as deep. And I also maybe find that it goes fast, but I'm not sure if that is correct. If you've experienced how that is different.
Actually, I never going. I just visited Bali just a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I forgot about gamelan in Bali.
Okay.
But if we hear the gamelan Bali like in internet or Europe, you can recognize that the gamelan in Bali is more
It's more fast.
fast
Yeah,
and
I thought
upbeat
so.
Yeah,
yeah.
Japanese more fast
Yeah.
than Japanese.
than the
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah, that's also a bit what I recognize, that
Yeah,
it
yeah,
goes
yeah.
fast and it's more like quick,
Yeah.
quicker
And
rhythms
there's
and
like-
less echoing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
find
yeah,
that
yeah,
the
yeah.
Japanese has like
Yeah.
these deep echoes
Mm-hmm.
that like it almost feels like you're under a tunnel. It feels very dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. And in gamelan Bali, I realized that there's like instrument that sounds like cringing, something like
Oh,
that. If
okay.
you heard like kecak dance or pedet dance,
Yeah.
there is like
Yeah.
sounds like cringing.
Yeah,
That
yeah, So Kechak,
Yeah.
how I understand it, because I joined the performance, and
Oh.
Kechak, how I understand it, is these men sitting around the
Yeah, yeah,
fire,
yeah, yeah.
and they do like this
yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Interesting.
Do you have any explanation?
Yeah, and also the gamelan, the Bali gamelan
Gamelan.
is more small than
Oh.
the
Yeah.
instrument.
Yeah.
More small than the Japanese
Yeah.
gamelan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I think
wow.
so. That's why
Interesting.
the sound more louder.
More louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the big instruments, they make this very round,
Yeah.
heavy
heavy,
sound.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that
Maybe.
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Okay. And to me, at least, and maybe you see that different. I find gamelan very different from any music I've ever heard. I
Oh.
find it very unique. It has a different kind of sound. It has a different kind of melody. But obviously for you, you're brought up with gamelan. So for you, it maybe it does, maybe it doesn't sound so different from other genres. But I'm curious to hear how you find it different or similar to other music genres, and how you would maybe choose if you're in the mood for gamelan or if you're in the mood for any other type of music genre.
How about you, Zia? Do you have any opinion about that?
Maybe share what other types of music you listen to.
I actually listen to all of genre, but gamelan is the special one.
Yeah.
Because like I said before, it makes me more calm, and it's like a meditation to me.
Yeah.
And then I hear it when I was maybe not sad, but yeah, sad.
More
Sad and
calm.
It's okay to be sad. That's also yeah. I also have a sad playlist. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's all. Maybe Habibah will
Yeah.
add something.
The difference, gamelan and the other genre.
Yeah.
Uh,
Any other genre that you
any
might
other
listen
genre.
to?
I don't know why, but I more enjoy to play gamelan than play like guitar, because I do learn guitar for
Yeah.
a few years ago
Okay.
actually, and I don't know why I can't enjoy it. Yeah,
Okay.
I can, but
Yeah.
I can enjoy it. But
It
when
doesn't give you the same.
Yeah,
no.
I can like catch the sound of that.
Yeah.
But when I play gamelan, it's more calm for me, like peaceful for me,
yeah.
and especially gamelan, Japanese gamelan is more calm,
Yeah.
more calm than the other province gamelan, the
Yeah.
other gamelan. So my song's preference is a song that has like ballad music,
Okay.
something like that. So gamelan is for me actually,
Yeah.
because
yeah.
ballad, and
Yeah.
there is no more like beat
Yeah.
beat, or like
Yeah.
we say here it's like jedak jeduk. There is no
Jida?
jedak jeduk.
Jida jeduk.
It's like
Okay.
jedak jeduk.
Yeah.
A bit
Yeah.
a bit volume or something like
Yeah.
that, and
Okay.
I can
You
hear,
don't enjoy that?
I
No.
can enjoy
No.
that sound. So gamelan is for me.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
interesting. So would you mainly listen to gamelan?
Sorry.
Would you mainly listen to gamelan also when you don't play it yourself? Is that your preferred genre to listen to?
I'm not sure.
That's okay.
Sorry, can you slower when you
Yeah,
explain
sure.
it?
I'm guilty of talking too fast. I know that. I'm curious.
I'm still learning English.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm curious if you mainly listen to gamelan. So if you want to listen to music, is gamelan the first choice? Or do you also switch between? So I, for example, I listen to a lot of different kinds of music. So it would be difficult for me to as well enter this one, right? If it's one or another. But I'm curious if there are moments, well, Zia already said, well, for her, it gives her a sense of meditation, maybe for sad moments, for being calm. And I also have a playlist for all my moods. So I'm curious if there are also moments where you maybe wouldn't choose to listen to gamelan, or where you always choose to listen to gamelan.
When I always choose the gamelan, actually, just depends in my mood. Actually, there is no particular time like when I what, and we hear like gamelan in every wedding ceremony.
Okay.
In
Weddings.
Japanese
yeah.
wedding
yeah.
ceremony,
Yeah.
and it sounds really sacred. And usually we just hear the gamelan
Yeah.
more often in that in wedding ceremony.
Okay.
So something like that.
So in traditional settings.
yeah,
and,
traditional wedding. Yeah.
okay. Okay,
So.
interesting. Very interesting. And are you so there is a performance tomorrow here at BBM. Tomorrow evening there is a wayang and therefore also gamelan, and the puppet master is a woman. So I'm very interested in that. Yeah,
Oh,
so
I just know.
I'm a
Yeah,
diehard
just know.
supporter of that, so I'm definitely coming tomorrow.
Wow.
So for our
Okay.
listeners as well, that's
Wow,
very
yeah.
good to know. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
Actually,
night.
I also wanted to see, but yeah, unfortunately, I need to go home
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Fair enough. No,
Yeah.
totally
Sad.
fair. Totally fair. No
Yeah.
pressure. I just wanted to put it out there and share it because it's a very special moment, I think. Okay, we've discussed a lot of things. And thank you for sharing your experiences and your knowledge. And I'm sure that more questions will come up during my period here, and then I
Okay.
know exactly who to go to for my questions. Do you have anything else you want to share?
Do you have what is that? Yeah, actually gamelan has like a lot of apa ya penggunaan. The use of gamelan is really
Like broad?
yeah,
Yeah.
really broad.
Okay.
And maybe in our sharing session,
Yeah.
it can answer of all your questions about gamelan. So
Yeah.
feel free to ask us if you have any questions about gamelan.
Yeah, thank you.
Or Miss Devi is more pro than us to
Yeah.
explain about gamelan.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we'll close off here because I think I could keep on asking more and more questions, but they'll have to be offline or off the line. So yeah, I just want to close off by saying terima kasih Warga Budaya for listening and for being curious with us.
Yeah.
I hope you learned something with me, and if you have more questions, obviously feel free to ask them on our YouTube channel, and then we'll be happy to answer them. Or Habib and Zia will be happy to answer them. Yeah, that's quite it. Again, I apologize if we've mispronounced something or
me too.
misinformed something.
Me too.
We've tried to respectfully cover a very a sacred music genre, gamelan. Yeah, that's quite it. Have a great night, Warga Budaya, dan sampai jumpa di siaran berikutnya.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Dari Komplek Balai Budaya Minomartani Ngaglik Lempu, inilah Radio BBM, Jaringan Radio Komunitas Yogyakarta.
Community Radio BBM FM, Creation for Nation.
Radio Komunitas BBM FM. Dukunglah budaya Indonesia.
Terima kasih. Anda sedang mendengarkan Radio Komunitas BBM FM 107,7 MHz.
Dipancarkan dari kawasan Balai Budaya Minomartani, Radio Komunitas